Good evening and welcome back to yet another Knox Burzum vlog. This is on next Friday. Just watched it for the very first time. Yeah, I know I'm late to the party. Fuck you, there's a lot of movies to watch out there and I only have so little time and so little alcohol. Donate, of course. We'll set up a Patreon soon. Any rate, next Friday is the second in a trilogy at this point. Written by and produced by I think it was directed. Was it also directed by Ice Cube again?
Let me look it up. I'll look it up for you.
I want to look this up because the first one was written, produced, and directed by him, so it was a pet project. I'm genuinely kind of impressed. For a guy whose rap career is honestly subpar, even compared to like DMX.
It was written by Ice Cube, DJ Pooh, and multiple others, and it was directed by Steve Carr.
Okay, so not directed by Ice Cube this time.
But he was one of the writers.
Was he also a producer or just a writer?
Let me look that up. It has that in a separate category.
Cool.
There was multiple producers, but he is one of the producers.
Okay, so he was a producer. So written by
a producer and a writer.
Okay, so written by and produced still by, of course, Ice Cube.
As well as others.
As well as others, yeah. And again, for a guy with a somewhat questionable rap career, personally,
he's cool as shit. You know it.
He used to be, and for our generation, I think he still is. But for the younger guys, I mean, fucking, like Meek, and 50 Cent isn't even a thing anymore. It's Eminem, Machine Gun Kelly, fucking, DMX is considered old now, so I don't know. Any rate.
Did you know he was the voice of the candle maker in the Book of Life?
Was he really?
Well, and wasn't he also in that shark movie we liked? Deep Blue Sea or whatever?
Yeah.
Hey, Ice Cube is the shit.
No, that was Cuba Gooding Jr.
Was it? Okay.
Yes.
Well, either way, Ice Cube's the shit. You lay off.
Ice Cube is the shit. Ice Cube, if you ever see us, nothing but love, promise. Any rate, the second movie takes place almost exactly right after the first one, I guess. Basically, the idea is that Craig is getting shipped off to his uncle's for a while. It's supposed to be for, like, an undetermined amount of time, but it's a weekend. At any rate, it's Friday again. He's still got no job. His dad's pissed. What a surprise. Dad still wants him to be an animal catcher. Craig still doesn't want to be an animal catcher, especially after his dad got bit on the ass in the first film and almost had a literal chunk of his ass taken out. I said, "No, dog, don't bite me, don't bite me." And that dog went up and went, "Round my ass." And Craig's like, "I told you, Daddy, I told you." And his dad's like, "Boy, you didn't tell me shit."
Chris?
What?
He was also an anaconda because your anaconda don't got none unless it got buns, babe.
And my anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hon.
Anyway, he actually was an anaconda.
Yes, he was. Any rate, we have so derailed this vlog. Anywho. Okay, the second one is him and his cousin Day, who's played by Mike Epps, of course. Very funny guy. Yeah.
The character is whiny as
Oh my god. Everything else I've ever seen Mike Epps in, I've loved him, but this movie, fuck.
Is supposed to portray the equivalent of what Craig was in the first movie. It's still a boy and not yet a man.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, cause he continuously fronts in this film, and he's like, "No, I'm a player. I'm a player, yo. I'm a player, yo. I'm a fucking pimp, yo." And it's like, no,
Like a little girl.
You're not. Every single bad thing that happens to you in this movie, you roll over and die for. Like, I'm not gonna give any spoilers because it's more fun to just describe what happens and then let you watch. Because there's a lot of really good, like, I don't know, 40-second long performances in this film. It's not one long stretch. It's little pieces.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you have seen it, watch it again. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I found nothing wrong with it. It's a late night comedy. Any rate, Day is played by Mike Epps, who is the son of the soon-to-be broke-ass lottery winner. Fucking Roy. Uncle Roy.
No, Elroy. Uncle Elroy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Uncle Elroy. Right. And Elroy's newly minted wife, who is...
He didn't put a ring on that. He ain't...
Oh, that's right. He ain't dumb. Why buy the account when you can get the milk for free?
Honey, you're gonna get so slammed by a bunch of angry women now.
Bring it. It feeds me. Your hatred does. Anyway.
No, Sugar is like super freaky.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
And she wants all of Elroy.
which is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole film.
She wants all of Craig.
Oh, yeah. Every single scene that they're in together, she's like all over that dick. Any rate, so Craig is basically bumbling through the hood for an afternoon. He doesn't know his place there yet, so really, he's not looking to do anything serious. He ends up hanging out with his cousin Day Day at Day Day's day job, which is Pinky's record store. Pinky walks in, and Pinky is dressed like some sort of discounted ass little pink-wearing cowboy-style
He's
pimp.
wearing Aquanet in his hair. I recognize it from fucking Coming to America.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The amount of stereotypical black man from the 90s is...
Do you remember Aquanet, honey?
Yeah, I remember Aquanet. Of course I remember
I heard
Aquanet.
it used to stain the furniture.
Yeah, it did. Of course I remember Aquanet. I lived right next to Chicago. Duh. Any rate, I can't make too much fun of this character because I'm not black and I don't want to be racist, and there's some fairly racist jokes in this film, so watch them, find out for yourself. They're funny. Deal with it. No, it's not a politically correct movie, but who really cares? It's Ice Cube that wrote it.
That's why it's funny, is it calls out shit people don't want to face.
Yeah, and more so, I just don't want to say it because I'm not black, and I feel like the reason why it's funny is because it's from a black guy.
And in a way, it's kind of, but not quite the same coming-of-age story, because Craig is already the man.
Yeah.
And Day Day seems to lean on Craig to solve the problem. So now, in a way, he's kind of like the urban hero instead of the boy becoming the man.
Yeah.
And Day Day never seems to really truly go from boy to man. He seems to stay the boy. So it's just like a continuation of Craig's story, just... Now he is the hero.
Yeah, almost directly.
You can see this because almost every woman wants to jump his bone.
Oh yeah, which is funny as hell because it's basically like he put on the air of being a man, and now every female in this movie wants a piece of Craig's dick.
It's masturbatory to
Ice Cube.
But I love Ice Cube, so I totally am cool with it.
Oh yeah, no, it's fun.
Keep in mind, Knox Burzum and I were 15 when that came out.
Yeah. I remember very vaguely seeing commercials for this thing on TV and be like, what the hell is this? This looks awesome. It looks really exploitive, too. Basically, the bad guys in this film are a bunch of Mexican wannabe gangbangers who call themselves Joker, Little Joker, and Baby Joker. And it's dumb, and they're dumb, and the comedy there is fun and dumb.
It was funny they got the dog high.
Yeah, the dog gets high on pot brownie. That's not spoiling anything because you see it coming from a mile away.
I like it when Sugar and Uncle Elroy are doing it upstairs. And
oh my god!
Ceiling cracks and you get the fucking sheetrock.
Just falling in clumps down on Craig's lap is like,
Craig's like,
damn, Uncle! Oh. The end ends up actually being that all the adults come to Craig's aid this time around because he's basically stealing from the Mexicans to get money to help his Uncle Elroy, who has fallen behind on his taxes. Even though he won the lottery, he didn't pay his taxes, which, again, kind of socio-political commentary.
Although the Jokers, which is the name for the neighbors, they don't say Mexicans, they keep saying they're of the Aztecs, which means they're Mexican.
Right.
So. And I love the neighbor, because at one point Day says something to her about being Chinese, and she's like, I'm Korean, motherfucker.
It's a great line.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
So, that ends up being the climax. You know, good guys win, bad guys lose. It's a Friday movie. You already know that's going to happen.
Debo comes back.
Debo comes back, and it's amazing.
And they found a way to get in. You were knocked the fuck out.
It's amazing. It comes from Craig's father. I'm not going to tell you when it comes in, but it is funny as hell. So, I guess I give this one a 3 out of 5. I give the first one a 3 out of 5 as well. And right now we're going to attempt to watch the third one, which is Friday after next.
So the first one is more, I guess you could say, a social commentary.
Yeah, it is.
The second one's like very much guilty pleasure and maybe social commentary that we just don't get because that's not the background we grew up in.
Because we're not black and from the hood, frankly.
Or the suburbs. They're still treated like shit.
Yeah, this one does take place in the burbs, but it's made very clear this is like the dirty part of the burbs.
Stereotyped no matter where they go which is a social commentary, but that's about as much out of it as I got.
Yeah, that's about it.
Just a guilty pleasure.
It is. So for Guilty Pleasures, 3 out of 5. And on to Friday After Next. Peace! Keep on watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Knox Burzum out.